Hello. Welcome to another Wednesday Blendery stream. And we're gonna get some music rolling for you guys. Oh my god. Do some DMCA free. Yeah, there it is. Turn it down a little bit. That way you guys can hear me too. Yeah. Today we're doing eyelids. And I know my head looks a little silly in this camera. I just actually having really bad setup issues with this camera. It's causing all of OBS to act really funny. Twitch. And go to dashboard, manager, stream info. Yay! Everything looks good. Yeah. Okay. Then we're gonna get started right away on these eyelids. See, it looks a little, looks a little scary right now. So what I'm gonna do is we'll just select box for now. I think I want to actually make the eyelids a part of his eyes here. Actual blend shape. Extrude this. Oh, actually no. No, I want to add these as well. I think. Yeah, so that's top eyelid. Just keep this way out. Just like that. That's be perfect at first. Oh, it's alright already. Look at that. Didn't even turn the eyeglass off if you want to see pupils. Look at those pupils. Let's see, look at that. So now he just needs a lower eyelid. What I do for that? Same thing. All the way around. This guy's. Extruded. I just like bring it way out there. Hello. Oh, hello. I forget where I placed the camera today. How are you doing? Oh, I'll be looking out for that. Let me know when that's ready. I always love a good raid. Those eyes. Well, thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. It's always nice to have folks in here with me. Yeah. Kind of like this, though. I think I'm gonna clean it up. Exactly what I would do with this UVs yet. Go now. See you next time. Good luck. Oh, thank you so much. Have a good night. I like that. See, I can see a little bit under here. Pull in. Fuck clipping. Here it is. You can see that doesn't love that shape it's in. So this is more or less a quad. I'm thinking what I might do is just merge these here. That a little simpler, might be easier to control. We can do the same thing here. System. We knew these were going to be points, we're going to just got it. We're just taking away those extra vertices. And that is better than more efficient. It's so much smoother. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now he's not so dang frightening. He does look a little. I mean, like he's got like perfect binocular vision. It's a little different at this angle. Look at him. All right. So now we did that. The eye gloss. For the shading. The eye gloss. Oh, that was something else I needed to do. Go in the Blender file and we go to materials. There's 14. I really just want the base eyes. Delete. And the body. That's right. Delete. 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 Save. There. We can get rid of all those extra materials. Those are really annoying. Beautiful. And then we can add a new material. Let's see. All right. So usually with layers like this, you get, that's clipping through the gloss a little bit to fix that, which is okay. I'm gonna give .025 alpha. Remove the roughness. Reflection. So we can give it this. It's just kind of a gloss there. You can also do shaders like glass shader, and that looks pretty as well. But then the blend right there is a little. And of course, we're only getting 1024 non-deionized. So you can kind of see a little better there.
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Right, this gives it a really high gloss. And let's go back to model. Here you can see where it's flipping through here. So yeah, and he's got oh right. He does have a mouth with teeth. We did this modeling yesterday, and it seems pretty plain right now because there's nothing assigned aside from just his skin color. So what we can do is we can actually take everything along these lips here to like here. We can go across the entirety of the face back to here. We can hide on this. This looks a little terrifying, but this is his gum line. Should I I just want to hide these vertices. Right. So we can see some teeth here, but they're all the same color. So what we'll do is we can go into shading. You see the whole mouth here. We're going to add a new material. Let's remove some of these slots. Let's do slot 2. We're going to rename this teeth and gums. Teeth and gums, tongue. Just so we know. Base color is white, and what we can do is we can actually go back into modeling here. And we can actually see the inside of the top too, which is neat. So what I'll do is mark this, come back, and that's the tooth entirely. So we can mark this with the new material, assign, and voila. He now has, look at that smile. Look at that smile. Now he has teeth. Look at that. So we go back into modeling. And now that we've done that, we can hide it, we've assigned it. And now he's got this palette of ears and these teeth. Which I want to, we can assign that. Teeth. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's rename this just teeth because we want gums to be a different color, obviously. We can individually work on shader materials or however we want to do it, or we can combine them later depending on how we make the textures. But this is for baking and printing textures. We want to make sure they're as easy to edit as possible, right? Hide that, and then what we're left with is kind of the gums and tongue. And I don't really have to edit that right away. I don't want to though. Because that whole entire structure in there should be teeth. Gums. And this sure enough does like to take the shortest route, so it's not always easy to select everything, but we got it. Get in there at least. That looks like gum line there. Yeah, so we can add a new materials. Call this gums. Typically it's just like a pink, like a dark red toned pink material. Something of that nature. We'll assign that. And that should give us an idea of like what we're working with on this whole area. Like I think I want to mark this as gums here. Like I said, shortest route, never predictable. And then this is the gum line between the teeth and the actual thing, but we have to be careful here because we're trying just this. Can't quite see it, but goes here, just around this, but then it's just it. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, sign that as goes. Grab this one. Sign it. This one. God. Sometimes you have to go into like full level design mode, you know? Like you're going inside of a building. Just have to deal with it. That's fine. I want his gums to be dark. I want him to be pink. With a matte. Assign. The thing is I can also do these. And you really have to get like up in their business to see it, but that makes it look a little better. It really, I think it defines well. It's without too much work. I mean, that's just with a simple texture. And you'll notice if I do some of like this action later in animation, you can stick his gums out. You can stick his big old gums out. So we can do really cool visemes and stuff. Now, UV editing is fun because we should either combine the eyes with the eye gloss, bake the two materials as they're assigned, which is a little tricky. Or what we can do is we can print with all the different objects, but eyegloss is just a shader for like stuff to pass through, like light to pass through. So I kind of want to combine these two, and then make sure that they're put together. So let's hide the body. Let's grab these two. We're just going to join, Control J. There it is. Yeah, see the materials are assigned, but now when we go in and do the UVs, we can print them all in the same UV. So what I'm trying to do is combine the bodies with the eye gloss now. Let's actually change this to eyes. And then what I want to do, whatever. What I want to do, oh, it's alphabetical, got it. What I want to do is the UVs, and we'll do like UV tiles. So we'll have one UV that's like off to the side here on this end, and you can actually assign like UV0, UV1. You can see it in these settings here, UV maps. So this is UV map, and I can assign this UV map 0. And I can make a new UV called UV map 1. And I can edit these, but then you can only render one at a time. So this is the confusing part, is when you're doing it in Blender, you render one UV map at a time, and then you have to put it into Unity as two separate UV tiles. So it becomes a little confusing when you're printing. It's kind of an advanced maneuver, and what I used to do, and this was kind of cheap, was just make like a thick 6,000 pixel image and just do the whole texture on one tile. So we'll decide how we want to do that later. For now, I want to do the UV for the body. We can hide the eyes, and we still have those nice eye holes. We'll we'll go here. The other thing is that we need to repose this guy into a pose, and we don't have a armature for cats yet, so reposing him is always a little difficult. Pre-mirror. I want to do a T-pose for VR chat. Sculpting and posing and all that's different. So I think when I can do the UVs like this for now, but when I come back through and do the model to repose them, set that as the default pose. From there. UVs also have this terrible habit of like changing textures where you cut things. So I didn't the X-ray. I don't know how I did that. So there's always seems to be like this pixelated line, kind of like where you do a texture. And you can see where like the middle of his toe is here at this point. Kind of want to cut this right up this line. Yeah, and that's okay. Because then what I can do is let's see. I want it to break open flat in like as few moves as possible. It's really what I like my rule of thumb. Control E for mark seam, and we can kind of look at where we're at with that. You know what? I don't want to mark that just yet. I guess I could separate the hooves from the rest of them. I'm trying to keep this one simple too. Oh, we have not applied the mirror yet either. Just another terrible thing I don't love doing is I want to see if we can mark the seam. Apply the mirror and keep apply the mirror and keep the seams. Yeah, so we're gonna do the seams first and then apply the mirror. That seems like a better plan. And so that's hoof. And you can actually go into this. I want to make a new image. Make a new image. I do like it when the eyes are separate materials as well, because then you can just make a bunch of textures for the eyes, and then you can put those in your package. It just requires that extra draw call when it's in game. So let's do blank 1024 by 1024, no background. Oh, no, let's do a new one. Image, new. Color. No color. Okay. And this is just going to be body.albedo. And what we're going to do is we can actually take this whole thing and kind of see like what it's going to look like. These darker areas are actually just like very, very, very dense. I mean, you can infinitely zoom in and there's just like hundreds of thousands because the UVs aren't done. But this is what the hoof looks like, and I wanted to see if this was reasonable enough to use, and I think so. I think that's enough to call it flat, because it's just going to be a black hoof with a little detail, so that's fine. And we'll come back to this part of the body, and I kind of want to cut for legs and things of the nature. I like to go up the center here. I mean, like I want them to be flat, but I want it to be as efficient as it can be. Go to here, and this is going to cut his calf. Oh, the irony. into here. And then sometimes it's okay to split it right down the center. For me, this works up until like the pectoral muscle group. Just deselect this all. I don't like it when it just splits it down the center, because then again, like, you end up with that weird tearing. You know what? Hey, that's fine. That's fine. But starting from the teeth here, I oftentimes like to split the teeth right down the center. Not the lip, but the teeth. So then we can put a UV along the gum line, actually, and the lip line itself, and still call it good, right? So you mark a seam all the way up to there, and keep this. The tongue actually has a natural crease in the center, so that's okay. Going down the center here, I want to go to about there. Oh, see, the back has a natural crease in it, so we don't have to worry about any of that. For the pecs, I have to go just under them, because they also have that natural crease in them. And so this is okay for the texture to go around. And armpits okay. Then we can go... Actually, we can go up the neck here, I think. To here. And then we can go up to here. Loop around here, I think. So we can mark that. That should help. So then from here to right about here, I would assume just mark a seam. The horns can have a little crease in them, it's okay. mouth seam. Beautiful. We go to all and then maybe unwrapped again. I should see. This looks like the inside of the mouth, maybe. And then you can kind of see here where we're starting to stuff. I still have some dense patterns. One of these is probably the arm. This actually looks like the side of the body here, just rolled out in a really, really nice way. So we need to figure out the arm. How to split the arm down to the hand. And I'm really trying to crease around these muscles here. I kind of like it when it goes down the bicep with a crease. Let's see. Yeah, like this side of the forearm's okay to the wrist. Yow. We can go down the side of the thumbs here. Oh, hello? Hi, good. I didn't expect to see you back so soon. Why can't you sleep? She's still in here. Yeah. Oh, I feel that. It's like manic midnight. Woo! Yeah, I feel that too much. I'm so sorry I made you wait so long. I'm really into this UV editing. It's intense editing session here. This is kind of like a puzzle to me, you know? Like, how can I do this the best way? I like the fact that the crease has got to be here. I want it to go this way, honestly. Love the way my UVs have creased in the past either, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's a lot better. Put that there. You don't know what to do until you get tired. Well, for a while I made a really bad habit of watching TikTok until I got tired, but that seemed to like keep me up longer. So recently I've kind of just like tried to think myself to sleep, you know? It's like viciously thinking about things. Mostly it's usually like about my art or like what this stuff's supposed to look like or how maybe I want to change it. Although sometimes that kind of gets me out of bed sooner because I'm like, I want to go fix it now. I want to do all the things. Melatonin used to help me too, but it seems not to do the same for me anymore. Too far. Gotta go. Walk out. I don't like how those vertices are looking there. But what we can do is we can actually get this to go here. Sneak that into the inside of the hand. I kind of feel like I should give him nails too, but I don't know. TikTok is the baddest idea, and thinking is more bad than TikTok. Oh, yeah. A natural overthinker. Yeah, sleep's probably like the worst for you. I live with a natural overthinker. They never sleep. Never get them to sleep. Oh, that's a good spot. I wonder if that'll help it come out. Oh. Mark C. Don't clear it. Okay. Wonder if that'll help it come out. I still got some vertices hung up in there. And fairly, yeah, it's the whole hand situation. Look at that. Have you tried drawing? Like taking out like a notebook or something, like writing, drawing. Reading used to help me, but then I found myself thinking harder about what I was reading. Oh, you know what? The thumb doesn't feel very complete. I think that's the thing that's hanging me up, is the thumb. Oh, you know what? I actually have an idea. Let's clear this seam. Turn to a spiral. Clear seam. We'll come from here to. Better. And that's all the same island too. I started to read a book before the holidays started. I never finished it, but I'm too lazy to do that. And drawing, I draw for the complete day because I was doing some Twitch emotes. Oh man, Twitch emotes are so cool. I love artists. I want to see what you did whenever it's done. Those are always so cool to me. I was really into, what's that app? Telegram. I was really into Telegram emotes for a while. I was like collecting all of them. It's totally a thing. Over in the hands. I think this is the horn topology here. Horn and head. This might be the ear. And this is the arm, shoulders, arm, biceps. So hard to, oh, okay. I can definitely see like what's going on. Oh, cool. I can definitely see what's going on there. But I can kind of see what you mean by detail as well. Can't close the window. There it is. I can tell the one on the far left is like a little demon guy with a heart.
I can see the Grim Reaper over there, but it is kind of hard to see what he's doing in each one. You can read it though. There's a hug, an uwu, and a haha. It almost seems like at a scale for pixel art, you know? We were like really into pixel art. Yeah, I do. Oh man, is my... You should see my Steam profile on Twitch. I have a few folks who follow me on there. You can always DM me and play games with me if you want. My VR chat's attached to my Steam. Everything's attached to my Steam these days. Those are separate now. They can't move. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Are they separated or twisted? Sometimes you have to untwist them yourself. Let me see if I can. Some faces here. Oh no, they're not twisted. Okay. Look at me. I just have Discord. Oh, you don't know what Steam is? So I could open my Steam up and show you. But it's just kind of like this app that launches games. It's like a game launcher. If you have a VR system, it actually is how you use Steam VR. Or rather any games with VR that are outside of like Oculus and like Windows mixed reality. So like I have Beat Saber, Blender, The Elder Scrolls, Skyrim VR, Neos VR, OVR Toolkit, all these tools and stuff launch from Steam. And that's where like you have your gamer profile and your community and stuff. Oh, is this from your phone or like a tablet? That's what you have. My Discords. See if I can get my Discord running. Wow, that's actually kind of impressive, I'll be honest. I have trouble doing a lot of work on my phone. Let's see if I can find edit this. Disable stream. Oops. I don't want anyone to see. I don't want anyone to see your information for Discord, so I'll just send you mine. That way, if anyone catches it, they can just add me, because I don't mind. That's me. That's my number. gonna turn streamer mode. This has been playing Blender for a minute. It's wonderful. It's actually really interesting. I was trying to set up a tablet one time with my phone, like a drawing tablet, like a Wacom, and it was being extraordinarily difficult on me. Do you use like a pen or anything, or is it like oh AFK for her is like she can't even hear me probably. Yeah, we can kind of move these out and put back up here. See what else is twisted up in here. I might actually just try to disconnect the hand, but see these fingers, they're just like here, doing their thing. Good. Rotate that, grab that. Save that out. Better. Let's grab all this. Nice. Trying also to identify where these trouble areas are. Okay, that's attached to like one thing. And oh, you can hear me. Oh, okay. Gotta request. There you go. Apply on. We should just mark this seam. That'll probably make all of my troubles go away. We can just that out. This is around the nips. Got a pin. Yeah, actually, it's funny. I bought a phone case for my phone. It came with like a pin holder, and I was wondering if there was like pins that go with it. That was what piqued my interest. And then I found a USB. It's like a micro USB Wacom to USB-C to the phone. I found a way to like hook them both together, and they didn't work. They just kind of like, I don't think the phone had any way of recognizing that the drawing tablet was a thing. So I guess having like a pin for your phone would be nice, but I've never considered it. Honestly, I've always been an avid PC user. A Disquar. Oh, those are cute though. Those are so good. I like I like the little horns. Those are so good. I like the pinstripe on the cat too. That's really adorable. That's kind of what I have on the main texture for the blue dragon I was playing on VR in the chat. He has little pinstripes and stuff around his eyes. It's actually kind of cool. I like the stripes. Aw. That makes me feel special. It's first. First. These orbs are always going to be an issue, so let's do this loop, this edge loop here. I guess it doesn't really think of it as an edge loop. We can mark that seam, and then inside of his head. Oh, shortest path is 2 directions. That's always a fun one. And I just like to help this become as flat as it can possibly be without utterly destroying it. Like that. So I think that's the back of the eye there, fully taken out. This probably needs to be black. This looks more like this is the inside of the ear that I just marked. Look at that. Woo! First place! Oh man, do you have a TikTok account? Oh my god. I heard you say you were watching. If you're on your phone all the time, I know you have a TikTok account. Yeah, but there is just one video that I made when I was a bit drunk. Better said, my friend just took my phone. That's okay. One day you'll probably have enough art to post on TikTok, I'm sure. You can do like those cool filters and effects on them. But then if you ever just happen to reach 1,000 subscribers, you could stream your phone mobily while you draw. And people could like watch you draw while you're working on your phone, which I think would be kind of cool. Honestly, I don't see a lot of people using their phones for that these days. They usually either cough up the money for a laptop, or they end up buying like a tablet that's made for drawing. Well, we like random things. I post a lot of random things. Oh my god. I have some like Red Dead Redemption 2 footage, some like video game footage, but then there's also me just like running around and doing stuff on my free time. And a few videos. They're just kind of silly, like TikTok trends and stuff, you know. One was like, post this video with this, the last video in your camera roll with this audio, and that's your vibe. And I was like, what do I have in my camera roll? Why not? This is a little dense, but that's not too bad. A little bit of overlap there in the muscles. What's this? Is that the tip of the horn? No. Is that the tip of the ear? Yes. That's the tip of the ear. So what can I do there? I guess one of the things that I can do is just scale it like that. Scale it to make it a little more. Just kind of like draw out the UV a little bit. And then the topology looks a little more even there. Not so dense. Same here, we can actually just go all the way down here, grab this. Not only scale it, but also grab it and stretch it a little bit too, if we need to. Which is neat. Yeah, that looks like a really clean cut thing. There's a little bit of fixing on the UV to do yet, but that looks okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, I think it's here. We could technically cut this off. Is that... No, that's actually the wrong thing. What is this? Is it this? Yeah. We could separate the horns. This topology was not really the best for a UV now that I'm looking at it. It would have been nicer if they were lined up better, I think. So we can either separate it there, or we can separate it here, but I think I'll do it here. I just don't love that break. Do it here for the better, for the best of both worlds. Look at that. And then we can UV unwrap that. And that separates that. Gives me a little more freedom. Move this stuff around. And... Did I finish the model? I'd call it finished. I don't know if I want to add clothes or not. But he's got eyelids now. It's less scary. Tired, silly, so try to lay low, try to sleep at night. Oh, thank you. Good night. I'll see you Friday, I think. Yeah, right now I'm doing a UV unwrap. I'm just trying to find. I've done this 4 or 5 other times, and it seems like there always ends up being a very visible texture seam where I mark the seam, so I'm trying to hide it along the muscles. I feel like that'll help a lot. That's the inside of here. Here. Always split this one. We're gonna end up with that same anyway. Might as well. Take that out. Clears that up. And this shoulder muscle. Like, I feel like we could bring this to here. And then down to here. That looks like a good spot. Just kind of clears itself up. Real nice. So this island here is actually inside of the eye. That's part of the hands. Yeah, looking for minimal overlap so I can go through and just grab these. Do edges, rotate. Here. For some reason this finger really likes to do this. Scooch it out of the way. You know, scoochy scooch. Rotate. Spread. Just. It's a little dense right here, and we can. This part of him, like, came off perfectly. That's this island here. This whole island is just that came off really good. His lower forearm here came off really good. I don't see overlapping anything. Just the upper area here is really good, like that. That looks really good. That's the facial area. Looks really good. That looks really good. Kind of like that. We can go and apply this mirror. You know, so all the seams save themselves. Just re-unwrap that. We get a duplicate of everything. His face splits correctly, it looks like. Ears, that's the inside of the ears there. Hooves, hands, bottoms and tops. These are separate. I picked my ass down there. Oh, this is really good. I like it. So if I was to be a perfectionist, what I would now do is take all these vertices and try to evenly spread them pixel for pixel over this entire map. But because I'm not quite that crazy yet. What I do try to do is take these bigger areas and sort them first, where I feel like they'll fit in the best. Take this. Try to get the flattest side against the top and bottom side. And also, like, some things need to get resized from time to time. Like, these hooves can stay pretty small, but this is 1024. I could make this 2048 if it ends up being too pixelated. See? Yeah, like, I could do that. You can see how that goes. I don't really mind the extra texture. What is that? 2K? I know 4K textures is like a thing now. So, what I'll do is try to like rotate this and fit it in. I'll take one of these hooves with me down here. So I'll take this other arm. And does it seem like we are going to be able to squeeze it in without moving the hoof? Second time, we could always just put it over the top here. In other cases, what we can do is we can actually map out the body in a more like projected way. We try to make this a little bit more readable by the average person as well. So it just depends on like what you want to do. I might want to make this a more editable version. Do it like that. This is actually scaled a little differently. Bring that down a little bit. Scale it in. Scale this in. And these are just top of the arm. I kind of want more detail in these, to be honest. I'm going to take these and scale them down. Back out. A little bit of space to make these guys bigger. Of course, I might go with the fluffy textures. This is the inside of the ears. We can make these a lot bigger. Floof. And for the ear floof, this is the inside of the eyes. They can have absolutely no detail. I could care less. Hands here. Grab these. Bring them down with a fit. Alexo. Oh, this is the face. So we take the face. We're actually going to make this a little more detailed. So, and this looks like, what is this? Don't remember. So we'll just set that there in the center. Maybe that'll become clearer when we have color. Yeah, we can grab this. Skip. This. And then it all fits in a little better. I think it looks nice. Ooh. Not a perfection in the thing, but definitely better. Just wasting all these pixels. That's a huge thing. You can actually probably tell. It's a huge waste of pixels to not at least like stretch it out, scale it out. And like this right here, it's very dense. The nose is only going to have like 250 pixels, so something I also like to do is change to the island mode. And we can just scale this out, make it a little more painter friendly here. tiny bit. It's probably like twice the resolution. And same here. I don't know what this is, but I think they're size of the cheek, ears. It seems so pixelated. Shaders. Scale it. Thank you. And like this. That's just like
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
and we can actually try to bake a really simple texture because I know this is generated, so it just has like unlimited amount of like free space to work. But we can actually go to shading here, and we can go to body, as this is uninitialized, and we can put in like a image texture, right? For like nothing. Don't plug it into anything. Don't do anything with it. We just open body the albedo, and then we can actually run up here to bake, and we can do diffuse, just color, no direct or indirect lighting contribution, just color, and then yeah, margin, just bake. And you'll see there's a little progress bar down here at the bottom. Where's my mouse at? Oh, it's or you might get a little bit of latency while it's baking. You can see it going down there. It's almost done. There, and so we just do like a plain color onto our image down here. And what I want to test is when I throw this color into the base color here, does it look pixelated in some areas? You can usually and obviously see pixels seams. You know, like I said, sometimes seams, but I kind of hit them along the muscles. They're not nearly as obvious as they used to be. And we can throw this on. No, they look really good actually. Yeah. So now with Blender, I don't know how long. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. Wow. It'll take me a long time to do that. We haven't even done the eyes yet. We're really just focused on the body right now. The body texture. But I like how the base color baked slightly lighter as well. I'll have to keep that in mind. So let's go to texture paint. And we have an initialized texture now that we can paint on. Right, we can make this black. We can paint that, and it'll turn black. Right? So like one thing I want to do is I want to take an actual brighter, whiter color, and we're going to go to strength like 0.5, and we're going to change the radius to 25 pixels because it may actually change as we find different parts. Nope, it's going to maintain it based on where I'm drawing. So that is a whole other situation as well. But it seems fairly consistent, right? Which is great. So I'll come in here, And we're gonna have to switch to the pin mode here. Are we? Let's see if my Wacom drivers are on. Should be able to. Hold on. Oops. No. Middle click, not scroll. Yeah, middle click. Alright. That should be better. Ooh, hello. And I gotta make sure it's only on that one window. Wow. That just... Pin settings, mapping, monitor 2. Got it. Much better. That way I get the whole screen. Just gonna... They're gonna make it slightly darker, go just like 75% of the way here. It's at 50% strength too, so. Make it a little darker, 50. There, a little darker. 30. Maybe you're trying to tilt my head to see in the ear better. Sometimes I forget I'm not playing VR. Trying to make it like so then we'll depth map that later. It's okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Let's see. I have to mirror X, don't I? Yeah, I do. Oh, man. Oh, let's go ahead and... Where's an eraser? A color dropper or something. There's this. Then redo it. That's okay. We can take our time. We can take our time. We can slow down. We can definitely slow down. I feel like I'm rushing this. I'm just so excited, you know. Getting really excited. But I want to take time on this texture. Last time I just did models, I did plain textures. more like this. I tried to make them look good with like metallic features or toon shaders. Specifically, toon shaders was an interesting one because it seemed much easier. But I don't want to go easier. I want to go better. So we're gonna try this. And you know what? Maybe radius 25 is too much. Let's try like 5. Seems like crazy. And we can actually make some details. 5 pixels, yeah. And you can see where that texture right there is seamed. You see that seam right there? It's exactly what I was talking about. Blending seams is always a little difficult, but I can do it. I know I can. I know I can. I also know a lot of artists who are like afraid to have flaws in their art, but I mean, at this point, everyone can look at this and say, "Oh, Baphomet." I think there might be some folks who are like, "Goat Demon," which is fine. That's pretty much the same thing in like the video game. Yeah. We're trying to give this. We're just grooming him basically. We're grooming him to have like a hair pattern that goes like straight. Oh, there's that seam again. Let's try to blend that out. And straight into the ears. Try to give him like a few extra hairs here and there. Boom. So that way it looks like his hair actually coming out of his ear. And if we did that right, it shouldn't mirror on the UV as much as the model, but then you'll notice like maybe I didn't the UV's the same, so the seams might be different. So just go to the other side, click that up. Make sure they both look good. And you can just see that it kind of came over here and did the same thing. So then what I would like to do is take the V part down to like 0.9. You can actually manually do the steps here. Feel the texture there. Let's try to keep the hair going. Kind of towards this direction. Towards the center of the ear, you know. Steer that out. Seem to having to get like really into it to like lean over my tablet here and like look ever close to the screen. Oh, it's a little too close. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It looks actually really good. I think that it overlaps from the bake, which is fine. We know like where it ends, we can deal with that. Go back to HSV, I'm gonna do 0.8. Start getting a little darker in here, but kind of fold us in. Overlapping them a little bit each time. Looks superb. Try to keep that pattern going down this way. Probably hear my little tippy taps. Tap 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 tap. bring this down to like 0.7. Ah! What's up? I have 30 minutes left.
Fine, I'm just gonna start. Eventually I had to get off because my hip was too bad.
Oh,
It's okay.
do you mind?
Do you want me to leave?
It's hard to talk. You're good. You're good. It's art thing. Not a game. It's my partner. It sounds like she's trying to come in and stretch. Get off in a few minutes. I have about half an hour left. I just want to focus on this texture here. I'm going to bring this back down. I'm going to do 0.5, so that's a 2-step jump there. The step is 1/10. I'm going to just gather this up and lift it out. And I do have a smudge tool, but I feel like at this
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
I just want to
Liftoff of mission 41D.
put that.
Flight of the Ever Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Just gonna.
100. Discovery, go and throttle up.
Oh yeah, are you still in the room with us?
Discovery's 4 computers
Check.
now have primary control of critical vehicle
No,
functions.
he left already. I was actually going to tell him that we have something special going on tonight. We're going to try to figure something special out. It's either going to be a Warzone themed thing, or we're going to do like a team stream chat kind of thing. We'll see what we can do. I think we're probably going to do Warzone though. We'll just have to see. So far that looks kind of good. Turn that off. So far that looks kind of good. I kind of want to clear out some more of these brown patches on the inside of the ear though. So we're going to go back up. We're going to step back up to 0.7. And now that we're at this angle, let's look. This is 50-50. The middle blades actually works out really well on this. The strength is set to 50, so you get like a 50 of one and a 50 of the other every stroke, which is why you see me going stroke. I guess I'll. Then we can kind of just blend in those strokes. And it's not just like 2 strokes because it's 50. If the gray gradient is closer to the color that you're trying to make it, and it's like 50, 25, 12.5, so on. And it just gets closer and closer to that final color that you're trying to work in. Kind of look at something like that. Did I finish the medal? Let's see. Let's go back up. Go down. Sorry, to 0.6 and blend this in. You get beautiful, beautiful blending. You work it in slowly. Like makeup.
My partner actually taught me this. You work at it really slowly with makeup. And let's bring that back down to 0.5. So it looks a little plain right now. But what we can do is we can actually go if we have to make a new texture, or if we have to copy it, I think what I'd want to do. No. Okay, so what I'd want to do is go back to shading, UV editing. So I want to make a new picture here, right? I mean, same UVs and everything, and you can see that overlap there. But I want to make a new image. Save. Oh, we do have to save this. 3BR Baphomet textures. All of this needs to go. I can see the chat. How are you doing? Fart sticker. Oh, hi you. Slap a circle. A circle. I love it. I love it. Let's delete selected files. We're gonna do the, what is this? Body. No. We need we'll do 16 for now with compression. Save as a PNG. Pung. Yeah, body.albedo. And then image, I want a new image, and I want to call this body.height. And this is going to be 2048, which they should always be matching, to be fair. And now I have to remember what I keep telling myself. Black is 0. So we want a height of 0 to start with, right? We'll okay that. So black is black is black is black. We go into shading here, and we can duplicate this image thing. I do like the hands a lot. I know you like hands a lot. Some people are just hands people. So we're going to attach this body height to Oh, you know what? I think height maps are only in I think height maps are only in Unity. I don't know if it's subsurface or metallic. You could do roughness, but that's not really what I'm looking for yet. That's high detail. We could turn the metallic off in the ears and make it more like fur. For instance, if I attach this to the metallic, there's no metallic. So that if I paint, this is actually a really good example of what you can do with this. So right now it's all black, right? And it seems like that's metallic, but that's just because of the way the texture painting looks, I guess. But what we can do is we can change this to 50, and we can bring this up to 50, which is about right. And we can kind of like paint him in these areas here. And I love this, as you can see, like we can make him shiny here. And we can make him shiny like up in here, a little shinier.
And this is a really good example of how you can paint with values. If I paint these values onto him, I go back into like the regular editor, shading, and go back to shading, and you notice that he's only shiny in those spots right there. He's shinier in those spots and not as shiny in other spots. So I could do like his chest and body and like his head shiny, his horns super shiny. Like I went up to his horns. Another good example. If I went up to his horns and actually painted them white, because white's 100, we can just like shine those up. Oh, when that's set to 50, let's set it to 100. Come on. Set it all the way to 100. And this is painting with values, guys. We did this a little bit last week, or we're going to do it again this week, but just as a really quick example, we can make these horns super shiny. And I kind of want to get like all the way down to there. Super metallic. And of course, we can actually also paint a roughness texture on top of it, like give it a bit of a sheen in some areas, but then in those little divots where like the horn shape would be a different level of roughness value. So, and this is really tedious as well, because you're actually doing not only multiple layers, but you're kind of going over the same stuff multiple times. Sometimes you see something that looks off and you try to fix the metallic and you're like, oh, that was more of a roughness thing, oops. It takes a little bit of practice. Once you get the hang of it, it's kind of fun. I used to use Substance Painter. I would export the model with the UV maps and go into Substance Painter. And that was, quite honestly, the worst thing ever. I hated it. I hated every step of it. I hated the way that Substance Painter exported things. I hated the lack of compatibility with Blender. And somebody told me, they were like, Blender's more powerful, but you really have to know how to use it, and you have to understand that, like, Unity is a different setup anyway. So once I learned Unity and what it asks for, this kind of stuff just became easier. Look how shiny those horns are now. Look how shiny. Look at that. And that's the same color too, which is really cool. You know, you don't have this difference in color. It's really just the amount of metallic on that area. So if I click on body height, you can see how that looks on the shader. Yeah, that's the color. All the colors all the same, except for the ears. And the ears, we don't want any metallic because it's hair, right? Kind of just absorbs light. What do we got? 15 minutes. So, in exchange for the height map, the normal is not something that we can really do. We could add a bit of emission to some things if we wanted to, but I don't want to do the emission map yet. Transmission, clear coat, sheen, and so on. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And everyone really needs me right now. That's fine. I actually only have about 10 minutes left. I started the stream a bit late today, to be fair. So if we go to texture paint again, let's take the strength back down to 0.5, but let's keep it like full. Let's do like 0.7. And we're just gonna try to paint some of these spots. Basically just want to paint it where like you would imagine someone give him some spots that are a little drier too. I don't sweat that bad on the shoulders. I'm gonna kind of design it after my own sweat pattern. I don't sweat that bad on the shoulders. I'm actually much worse on like the stomach, the lower back. You know? Something like that. Just lightly paint up in that area. Still needs a little bit. Right here in the neck. Here, here. Definitely like mid there. Super shiny. Super shine. Yeah, we don't want it perfectly black on. Depending on how shiny I want this out of the strokes I get. You can see where that seam is again. There. Sorry. And that only goes up to a value of 0.7 right now, so that's not 100% metallic. Use that metallic to blend in those seams wherever they appear. And then we're going to go up to 100%. Strength 100%. We're going to just paint the crap out of these. Super shiny. 100%. And this is nice because you don't have to ever divide up your thing into like 3 different what do you call them? Materials. 3 different material sets to form 5 different material sets just to make the metallic right. This is how we roll out this. Lamps. And I'm gonna smudge this a little bit. Smudge. Still have some work to do on the arms and glutes. Gotta bring that back. That to be like super shiny. Soften this area a little bit. Give it a second to catch up. Uh-oh.
Liftoff of mission 41B. The first flight of the Orbital
That's somebody else. It's
Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the
Take
tower.
safe. And if we go back to shading, you should see like a very
Discovery's core computers now have primary control of
Varying.
critical vehicle functions.
metallic values. The arms are very, very matte. The chest and the legs are very shiny. Hooves are super shiny, which is great. And the horns are super shiny. So we can come back and fix those values later, but that looks really good. I'm actually liking this so far. So next week we will do texture painting and maybe some more baking, and who knows, we might be doing a Unity upload here, and then oh, that's right, I still have to do after the UV edit and the texture paint, I have to do the bones, armature, and weight painting. That's correct. So next week is texture, the week after is bones, and we'll see what we can get done. I think that's enough for me, because I want to eat some food before I have to go and drive. Thank you all for joining me today. This has been a really, honestly, a really good stream. We have, wow, 420 Fitzy, 420 Fitzy, Lizzie Beth. Hi guys, how are you doing? Like the hands. I do like the hands. They're actually, and the more I look at them, the more they grow on me. Now we'll see if the bones work out, because I have to straighten them up. T-pose style. Should start my streams like that. Alright, thank y'all for joining me, and I will see you guys on Friday when we're doing Beat Saber, and actually, honestly, no, I might see you guys tonight again. I think we might be doing some Warzone. Alright. That's me signing off.